What's going on, guys? It's your boy Frankie. On today's video, I'm going to be installing a tab performance exhaust on the 2015 Street Harley 500. This exhaust will also work on a what is it, a street rod, I believe, and it's anywhere from 2014 all the way up from a Street 500 to also a Street 750, including the V-Rod 750 as well. The reason why I chose the tab performance a slip-on exhaust is because, I mean, it's like half the price of a Vance & Hines out there. It looks good. It's made out of really good quality materials. It even comes with a removable baffle, which I doubt I'll use, but I'm still gonna throw it in there in the video so you guys can check out the sound. And another reason for this video too is because I've looked everywhere all over YouTube and I haven't found a single video on this specific exhaust on the Street 500. I've seen them on a 750, but none on a 500. I've seen tons of Vance & Hines videos. I've even seen a Firebrand, a couple other brands out there too. So all of you Street 500 owners out there, this video is going to be mainly for you, so you can see the install and just to see how it sounds. Install should be relatively easy too. I mean, it's just a few bolts. You know, it should be nice and quick, and then we'll throw it on there, and then I'll give you guys some stock sounds, some sounds with the baffle on, and some without. So let's head to the garage. So I know I was mentioning to you guys that this thing has a removable baffle, and I was going to do tests running with the baffle and without. Well, I might be mistaken, because this is the exhaust right here, and if you look, I mean, okay, so there's a bolt right there, which that looks like it would remove that inner piece, but that doesn't look like a removable baffle. I don't know, like I feel like if I remove that, it's just going to be straight metal freaking pipe, which will probably be loud as shit. So I don't really know if I'm going to remove that. I don't know. So I'm just going to run it as is, just to see how it sounds over there. I can usually, I mean, I don't know, if it sounds too quiet, maybe I'll remove it, update the video later to see, so I can show you guys. But for now, I mean, I think I'm just gonna leave that piece in, because I remember, like on my Grom, that baffle was tiny to where very little airflow came out. This right here, I mean, that's, I don't know if you guys can see, but that's, I mean, that's a pretty good, that's a pretty big size hole right there. Now also with these slip-on exhaust, guys, you can get the they also sell like the extra tip on there. You can get like the chrome tip or the black one. It's got the tab logo on there. I got it without. I mean, this is the black slash cut version here. This one was the cheapest one, so this is the one I'm going to go with. Alright guys, so basically all we're going to loosen up is we've got the heat shield here. We're going to loosen up a little. We're going to loosen this in. So right here we've got a bolt, which is going to be, the bolt's going to be using a 14mm socket to loosen this. We also got a flathead screwdriver loosening this part, and then there are also two bolts that go behind the exhaust over here. I don't think you can see them, but there's two that hold in there, and then those are going to be using a 13mm socket. And then once this is loose enough, all we got to do is just kind of turn it as we're pulling out. And from what I hear, if this does not want to come out, some WD-40 should work to help loosen it up so we can pull this thing off. Alright, so I went ahead and I've loosened the two bolts over there, the heat clamp and all this, and I did have to put quite a bit of elbow grease to get this thing loose, but I don't think I'm going to need to use any WD-40. Come on. There we go. There it is. Look at that. Stock exhaust is freaking heavy. That alone should make some difference. So now with that off, I'm going to go ahead and throw on the new one on there. Alright, so on the new one, what we're going to do is you're going to want to keep all of your existing hardware because we're going to reuse it for this thing. So we've got the here existing bolts that will go right into here. And then when we put this on, we're not going to put everything really tight yet. We're going to make sure it's all positioned the way we want it. Alright guys, so I got the exhaust on there, everything's secured pretty tight, but I mean putting it back on is basically, you're going to be doing the, you know, it's going to be the same way as we took it off. You just, you know, do everything in reverse. So before I start it up, I'm going to go ahead, wipe everything down, grab some. We want to wipe our fingerprints and everything off before we fire her up, because the oil from our fingers will leave residue once it gets warmed up.